Rain lashes the city windows. Eli's eyes flicker under the pale glow of a desk lamp. Wires snake across his table. A half-built circuit hums weakly, then dies. Smoke curls up. He exhales. Another failure. Another night. Somewhere in the quiet, he mutters, Tesla built entire machines in his mind. I can't even make this thing spin. Eli was average. Ordinary job, ordinary days. He scrolled through motivation videos the way others scrolled through memes. But one clip stopped him. A Tesla quote. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. He replayed it twice. That night, curiosity cracked open his apathy. Not motivation, curiosity. And that was the start. He learned that Tesla wasn't trained. He trained himself. No degrees, no classrooms, just obsession, precision, and solitude. Eli decided to try the same. He found a book online, Ultra Learning by Scott H. Young. Inside were the principles Tesla had practiced a century before names were given to them. Meta-learning, map before you move. Focus, shut the world off. Drilliness, attack the weak spot. Experimentation, learn by building, not by browsing. Tesla didn't Google, he experimented. Eli liked that, so he started with one rule. No passive learning. Everything must be built. At first, he loved it. He filled notebooks, sketched circuits, watched electricity dance across YouTube tutorials, but soon he hit the wall. His first project, a wireless power coil, failed. He burned a resistor, tripped the lights, almost set off the fire alarm. Frustration clawed at him. His roommate joked, "Bro, you're not Tesla, you're Tesla." Eli laughed, but the sting stayed. That night he scrawled a new rule, greater than learn like a scientist, not a student. From ultra learning, he took the directness principle. Learn by doing the exact thing you want to master. So he stopped reading and started wiring. No simulations, no theory, just direct confrontation with failure. Every night became a ritual. 6 p.m., laptop shut. 6:05, soldering iron on. While others watched Netflix, Eli chased sparks. He discovered retrieval, recalling instead of rereading. Instead of notes, he'd test himself by building from memory. When he failed, he'd dissect the mistake, a cognitive autopsy. He practiced drill like Tesla's mental experiments, repeating one motion, one equation, until his mind felt frictionless. He stopped chasing novelty and started chasing precision. Research from UCLA shows that spacing and active recall create neural endurance. Eli didn't know the science. He just felt it, the slow rewiring of his patience. Weeks blurred, coffee, silence, blue sparks. Then, burnout. His projects piled unfinished. His notes turned to chaos. He stopped showing up to work on time. Friends called less. He began to wonder if genius was just madness with better PR. Late one night, the circuit on his table hissed. He hit it. It died again. He slumped forward, whispering, "Tesla, how did you do it?" In 1893, Tesla visualized a motor in his mind. Every bolt, every coil. He ran it mentally for weeks, adjusting parts without ever touching metal. When he finally built it, it worked perfectly. That wasn't magic. It was visualization training, a cornerstone of both Tesla's genius and Ultra Learning's experimentation in feedback principles. Tesla didn't wait for tools. He became the tool. Eli lifted his head. Maybe the problem wasn't the circuit. Maybe it was his approach. He realized he'd been copying tutorials, not understanding principles he'd been consuming, not creating. He reopened Ultra Learning. One line hit him hard. The essence of learning is aggression, an active hunt for truth. Tesla hunted patterns, not approval. So Eli scrapped everything and started over. This time, from first principles. He asked, what is current? What truly moves electrons? What if I could feel it instead of read it? He visualized like Tesla. He built the motor in his mind, watched it spin, heard the hum, smelled the ozone. Then he built it for real. It worked, not perfectly. It sputtered, squealed, but it moved. That small spin was a revolution. It wasn't electricity flowing through copper. It was confidence flowing through him. Tesla said, "The mind is sharper and keener in seclusion." Eli understood that now. Solitude isn't silence, it's signal. He began keeping a learning lab notebook, a concept from ultralearning's feedback loop principle. Each page logged an experiment, observation, and tweak. Failure became data, and with every iteration, he inched closer to mastery. Months later, Eli uploaded a video, "How I Built a Motor from Scratch Using Tesla's Mental Model." He explained everything: the visualization, the feedback loops, the failure logs. Viewers called him brilliant. He smiled. They were half right. He wasn't brilliant. He was intentional. Teaching, he learned, deepens mastery. The protege effect. The circle closed. He was no longer the student chasing genius. He was the craftsman transferring it. One night back at his desk, Eli watched his motor hum in the dark. He thought of Tesla, alone, unrecognized, yet unstoppable. He thought of ultra-learning, the idea that intensity, not instruction, makes a genius. He whispered, "It's not about IQ, it's about attention." Outside, rain tapped the window again. Same storm, different mind. To become a self-taught genius, you don't need labs or degrees. You need what Tesla had: focus sharper than comfort, curiosity stronger than fear, and a process that never flatters you. Learn directly, drill your weakness, seek solitude, create feedback. Because in the quiet hum of persistence, the ordinary mind becomes electric. Fade out.